Alright, testing. Volume levels look fine. Alright. Oh, hey, Miss Pluto. Alright. I am going to change. I'm thinking about doing part of the main, starting the main story for book 3. Hey, Phoenix. Starting. Not. We'll get to that. But first, I'm gonna change over back to Dragon Lord. I should probably save that. There we go. Oops, wrong Falcon Reach. Whoops. Alright, and before I continue, since it is July, let's go to shops, and I'm gonna buy another DC weapon. Specifically one of these, because they come with a handy ability. Since Aqua is mainly a rogue, that'll work. Dagger of Unity. Buy it for 100 dragon coins, yes. So I bought it for the weapon slot. Alright, so let's begin. First we'll talk to Ash here. Let's see, talk. We play book 3 meeting. It's you! So happy to see you. I'm sorry, do I know you? It's me, your old friend Ash Dragonblade. Time frozen, must have messed with your memory, huh? You don't recognize me. So much has changed. Since you were frozen, it's been a few years, especially the Rose came to power. Now that come to be the best hero I could be, following your example. I've also worked with the Guardians to keep Falcon Reach free and safe. Free and safe? Yes, I imagine it'd be different from what you may remember. Not sure how I may look around, but Falcon Reach is now home to many people of all kinds. There are humans, moglins, gnomes, elves, and more, living here in the safe haven from the reach of the Rose. Of course, you're welcome to stay as long. Safe from the Rose. Virginia gained the favor of the king, established her base of operations in the capital Swordhaven. She has seen less and less publicly, nobody knows what she's been doing. However, the Rose, her organization, her lack of presence, her underlings have now the king's support and have grown more brazen. Many of them have been capturing and imprisoning magical creatures and people from across the kingdom of Gringard. They say it's for their safety of the citizens, but so many have been missing innocents, and so Falcon Reach, under the leadership of the Guardians, and with my own help, has stayed the independence of the Rose. Okay. Hasn't been easy, but Falcon Reach has become a beacon of hope for those that seek the safety of the Rose and Zealotry. I heard there was a bounty. Oh, that's right. I haven't heard about that in so long. But wouldn't be surprised if people have forgotten about it. You don't have to worry about it here, Aqua. Nobody in Falcon Reach would dream of turning you in. Most of the people here against that, the Rose stands for. Okay, so don't have to worry about the bounty. What can I do to help? Just back into the Heroina. That's Aqua, remember? It just so happens that there have been reports of a Rose Scout camping in the Shorewood Forest to the east. Now, I haven't been able to verify this myself, and any Guardians we've sent have returned empty-handed. But the reports come in the travelers and traders, so it'd be good if you take a look for us. See if you can find a scout and do exist and what they're doing. Definitely they're at ease. Okay. And we can also ask your sword. This is my Blade of Destiny. It's finally glowing again too. My princess's power and warmth reaches out through my sword. as we saw the last couple episodes, I forgot which. Likely sometime before she can return to her full, and then she's by my side, yes. Didn't she dream to be a knight? That was my aspiration, yes, but the Sword Haven controlled the Rose and all the people in Falcon Reach. In the end, knighthood is just a title and responsibilities. I see. Thanks for everything. Oh, I almost forgot. See him at Tweely across the street. Here's the Lord Monk. Can't miss him. Yeah, we already did that. Alright, so we already did that. We already talked to the dragon, did hero hatching. Patience. So, there's a scout over in Sherwood Forest. Unfortunately, we can't go that way, but we can go that way. So we want to go that way, but I'm going to explore this way first. There's so much about you and your travels. Hi, little guy. Things I hope. Yep, mostly. Moglin. Are Moglins extremely magical creatures? What are you doing working with Rose? We are, and that's true that the Rose has been doing some neat things with magical creatures, but it's only for their safety. Hey, board. I hope injured, but is everything okay? Yep, I haven't been able to make many friends though. The Rose. Have a strong presence in this area. Yep, the area is under the combined watch of the Rose and the Guardian Order. Okay, I guess they're kind of working together, I guess? Unless this hasn't been touched by the rewrite, I don't know. Careful, anything scary about magical things. I'm in a situation, but I've heard the dwarves from Moomcrest have started to move elsewhere. And Willowshire is now completely uninhabitable. Oh, that's sad. I see. Keep an eye out. Alright. Veroche is non-accessible at this time. All those crossing for the time being. There's been a murder in the... There's been a murder for the last couple years. Continue this way. Still can't access that well. And here we've got an unsupervised snapping camel. Tisk tisk. This way. Might as well visit this area. Easy way to get back to Falcon Reach. And as you can see, Whirlix 10 is gone, but Cicero's here. I can explain it was like this when I got here. I love portals that keep cakes. Yeah, just nonsense. So this area, just some random quest you can take. Like I believe over here is the waterfall, yeah. You can get a decent weapon drop from there. A water weapon, I believe. This way is another cave. Oh no, Whirlix dead again! Hey Larry. And just more quest areas. I'm probably not going to cover those. They're just one-off quests with not much going on for them. Let's see, we have Iron Mog here. Help. Need some lighting. No. Who are you? Mog, I work for the Moglin Society of Magic Science. Lime. Okay. Nice hat. And that's all I got going for him. Hey, welcome to the stream. Up there's a wind cave. And most importantly over here, another quest, but we have a elemental here named Jonathan. Hello hero, if you've mastered the powers of the plane of fire, I can help you make you more powerful. If you equipped Pyromancer in his presence, he'll give you a haircut. Dangerous. I hardly am a master of fire and flame, as it is in a plane of fire. I can control it, shape it. I can change the form to more fragile creatures. The Rose flares it slightly. I think I'm scared of their little movement. If they attempt to take me, I'll give them a cut they'll never forget. You're very confident. Let's just say I'm not just a barber, but really. I know who you are, Aqua. You've earned the trust of those higher than me, and they've concerned for the lesser elementals here. If you've mastered the art of pyromancy, I'll be able, yeah. And he'll just break the fourth wall, or maybe not, but he'll tell you to go by Pyromancer. I can show those off later. Also, there looks like a road up here, but it's not accessible. Let's head back to that crossroad. Hey, just Josh. Back to the crossroad here. Let's continue going. Actually, I didn't talk to the random Rose Soldier. Have anything? It's really boring out here. I wish something would happen. Sorry. My father, Lord, guide me. My mother, Lord, Core, bless me. My father. Okay, looks like she's praying. Not much left of Limcrest. I don't know if I went over that in the part or earlier in the Let's Play, but the weapons I've stashed the Rose armaments I'm gonna get rid of for a prize. So sells Rose armaments, you know, just in case you want to cosplay as a Rose soldier. Day, my lady, what brings you here? Sightseeing. Yes, very lovely scene, however, I advise venturing forth down this hill. This is proper, absolutely, utterly, completely overrun, while elementals, simply horrible. I'm telling you. Since the town has been abandoned, these accursed things have made it their home. I'm telling you, I just am awful. Thanks for the warning. Very elegant for a dwarf. And you're extremely rude for a surface ruler. I didn't mean that, sorry. Accepted, I am too mortified by the outburst you have to forgive me. I am Emerald. We are very. I am an Emerald. We are a very passionate cut. Let us put this aside. And that's all for Limcrest. Still a cool little pillar with a statue on top. Continue this way. If you go south here, maybe if this loads. Game. Hello. This area must be intensive enough for this to warrant a load. Oh, I just wanted to show off a thing. Maybe. Third of the way there. Good job. I'm rooting for you, game. Oh. Halfway there. Uh-huh. Third of the way, or 2/3. Well, 3/4. You know, this is not worth the wait, game. Anyway, this is the spot where a true mortal back in Book 2 would have been, but his entire thing is just gone here in Book 3. Yeah. Oh, no problem. Just playing a game I like, and it keeps going. So why not? And if we go this way, we're in this random path. Oop. I'm not even sure how to say your name. Spyray? Leave me alone if you don't want to with me. Honey, that's a sure thing to say to a stranger. Well, I'm not a very kind woman. I'm just a member of Lady Jenny's elite huntress group, the Pleasant Sense. Ha. Sense. Because it's a Rose organization. Ah. Name should tell you everything there is to know. Pleasant indeed. Hunter for Fairy. If you point me in the right direction. Have to decline, that's a scram. I am not a fan of the minks, but eh. Also, this place is called the Sleepy Slope Retreat. This is some nice wood, all sleek and smooth. It would be a shame if someone were to cut it up in fools. Calm down. I don't touch the wood. Remember what the Brigadier General told you after you reduced a watchtower and a pile of firewood. Should we be concerned? I'm not sure. Okay, nope. That quest free for all travelers moving east-west of the kingdom. Take a rest, but don't cause trouble. I'm kind of more worried about that guy. Whoops. Oh, did you hear? I think I'm going to regret asking, but no. What is it now? They say Espinosa, sorry, is empty. Oh, come on, that's just rich, even for you. I swear, my cousin's been garrisoned there from the get-go, and you won't hear this out of the open, but he hasn't seen the sanctuary imprisoned there in years now. The sanctuary? Haven't you been enrolled for several years now? No, I thought you knew that. Well, I guess the one went over there. Figured tell tales for the day anyway. So, a great prison called Espinosa. And this is where you could walk or fly over to Dragsvard, but Dragsvard no longer exists in this area. Hello, Dragon Lord. I'm afraid you can't ride to Dragsvard. Heard of Dragsvard is a city built on a giant glacier. However, because of the unusually strong currents as of late, it's started to drift much to the west. I believe the Rose is preparing a giant change to anchor it to the land before it sails into the open seas. So, Dragsvard's gone. And if we continue this direction... Oops. I thought I saw something in the trees over there, must be imagination. And this area would take you to Willowshire, but yeah. Sorry, hero, but you can't go into Willowshire, where it's not really a place to live anymore, if I'm being honest. The last few disasters driven many people to leave Willowshire in search of less troubled areas. Can't say I blame them. There are still very few people out there, but they aren't particularly looking forward to this right now. It seems like where people have left, elementals have up and decided to take up residence and fill the void. I guess it might be nature's way of doing things, but by causing lots of issues for anyone still there. New Guardian armor. Quote-unquote new. Perhaps we'll, need a good hand when we figure out the place, yeah. So, yeah, Willowshire's, which is located in the Deadlands, not a place to be anymore. Dragsvard has, drifted away. Not going this way again, but True Mortal's portal is destroyed. Limcrest was trying. I don't remember doing it back in Book 1, but Elementals have taken over. Warlick's tent's gone. And a unresolved murder, I guess. There has been a murder in the Caravan Express. Yeah, not much going on in this direction. Anyway, if we go this way... A lone figure, shrouded in a... well, I guess you'd call it a cloak. Cinquefoil. Aqua, hold intruder. You're entering Rose territory. Let's keep it quiet. We don't know who may be nearby. So the Cinquefoil knows who we are. Ahem. Who are you? Oh, pardon my manners. My name is Cinquefoil, Sin for short, the scout for the Rose. At least that's my cover. How did you know my name? Lucky yes, I mean you have a bounty on you, a Of course, I know your name. Look, it's not really what's important. What matters is that you're here. Are you a member of the... What, yeah, they said scout for the Rose, so what do you want from me? As a member of the Rose myself, there's a lot of places within the Rose that I would look suspicious were to investigate too closely. But you're just a rogue adventurer, as far as the Rose is concerned at the moment. You can go where I cannot use force necessary, and I want to know the Rose's planning. Rose Scout doesn't know what the Rose is planning. I'm sure there has been increased sightings of the Rose activity near Falcon Ridge recently, and for good reason. The Rose has been converting the old Sneevil tree force in the massive garrison, or into a massive garrison, the Rosewood. Orders are to stand by for now, but I worry for Falcon Reach's safety as the forces build up. Most are content to wait on the orders, but there are definitely those who want to take a more active stance against the city's magical populace. One of the leaders here is named Hansa. Hansa. She is a Magus of the Rose, a magic user herself. She is an inspirational leader for the Rose members stationed here. But I can't help but wonder what her goals here is. I need you to enter the Rosewood and find evidence of what she may be planning and return to me. If you do this, I think I can figure out a way to get your bounty dismissed. Why should I trust you? I'm sorry, I'm not sure who I could trust myself. The world's been turned upside down in your absence. I need to find out why King Altion so hardly acquiesced to Jania's demands for the Rose. I suppose I can say that you knew me once before you were frozen. That's enough. I can only beg you for it. That won't be necessary, and we can ask some questions. You can get my bounty dismissed. I have my connections. A lot of this depends on the Magus Hansa's intentions, however. If you're forced to defend Falcon Reach from the Rose Siege, I don't even know if, let's see, I don't know if even my influence can protect you. Orders for them mostly have been passive so far. I'm still holding on for hope that she can be reasoned with before tensions rise even further. Okay. Hey, Santiago. Let's see. I can trust you. Are you? Tell me about the Rose. Goddamn. Sorry. What does the Rose want? The Rose goals provide safety for those lures from the chaos and magic. Many of those nobles defends King Altion as such. The Rose even Jenny has few public appearances these days. Rose Magi and generals are getting orders from Swordhaven, so I assume Jenny is still overseeing operations. So she's a shut-in who has others do her stuff, supposedly. Where did the Rose come from? Jenny was after you were frozen, Jania took for being a hero. She gathered many followers, and eventually, somehow, even the support of King Altion. Wow, I can't speak today. Many in the kingdom of Gringard were dissatisfied with the lack of security from Swordhaven. Now, the common folk, the Rose's authority likely even surpassed that of the knights. Is the Rose really kidnapping people? Many of the Rose are not kind of to magical creatures. I do what I can, but I am limited in my capabilities. Here have been disappearances, not surprised to learn the Rose is behind them. But as mentioned before, even the Rose disagrees with behavior. Whether or not Jania approves of such tactics, I do not know. Why did Jania put a bounty on me? I know as much as the next person about that. The bounty is official, so it must have had approval from the king. However, it's been so long that most people have forgotten about it. It's certainly hard to say why Jania felt it necessary in the first place. Perhaps she felt threatened by you, or maybe she wanted to seek you out herself as soon as possible after you thawed. Who knows? Why does the king really support the Rose? The king, he does, I believe. He trusts Jania fully. One of the royal princesses has fallen ill. The king only allows those approved by Jania to tend to her. I've heard he has even given Jania blanket approval for Rose operations. I have my connections. The Rose uses magic? Seems weird, right? As an organization with so many members opposed to the use of magic, it's strange how much it's embraced internally. From there, I've been able to gather it's more of a sentient of our magic is safe, that's controlled, while their magic is unruly. I find myself constantly surprised by the people choose to do and look past and center their goals, but they are okay. I have no more questions. I'll help you out. Thank you, Aqua. It's good to see you again. So let's see. First quest. I must learn the Rose Tree. The Rose has been converting old. Yeah, I've already read this. Rose here for now. Return once you cap. And the entrance is over this direction. And like the other path, there's like several things you can do here. That's just a revamp of the. Oh, Zorbok's no longer here. This is just a random quest. Wait, can I? Okay, this is just okay. This is just a weird entrance. Sure would. Another quest. But what we want to do is go north here. I believe that's the tree fort, right? Oh no, this is the Mana Hunter camp. Not where I want to be. I want to go this way. And this is the Sherwood. Oh, I guess this is the what was it called? Rosewood. But first, I'm gonna go in this direction again, up here, and I'm gonna talk to this random guy. Igor, you are Aqua. I'm Igor. The map. Ashendale sent me to bring you things. Ah, yes, Ashendale. Don't ask about it. You know, it is like being called master even though I serve him. Says, find it harmed, painful, save me, teach me. Good, strong, but language difficult. Yeah, Ashendale sent me items, fragments. Also improve one item, make stronger. So let's just say let's not worry about Ashendale until maybe a bit later. Tooth fragment is for a different kind of. I think it actually, yeah, holiday stuff. It's a holiday related quest, which I'll do later. But right now, I want to get replica items. We'll go to DA items, and there's several here I want to get for their abilities. Let's see, Light of Destiny. Nah. The Ice Scythe. Highly recommended, but I think I already have one because I came here earlier for some reason. I thought I had it. Well, anyway, let's see. Back to the items. Ice Scythe, one of the more useful items in the game. I already have it, and also Blade of Awe. Let's see, it's a scythe, just a replica of the Blade of Awe. Let's see, I don't really want to spend that gold. Especially since it's a sword, so I'm just going to buy the Blade of Awe for its special. When you hit something with the Blade of Awe slotted into special, it randomly heals you and your health and your mana. So that's a definite buy. Twilly's Staff. Gift you with Moglin healing magic, healing you over time. This one also heals you, so buy it for a special. I already have the Ice Scythe. I don't really need anything else from here. Anything else here is just upgrades to rare weapons. Unfortunately. This, I don't know what's in there. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I can try. Okay, so 1 jab, 2 wiggles. Try a nick. Tap. This probably isn't going to be worth it. Wait, did I get it? Game, you're confusing me here. Not worth it. Anyway, our main mission, let's go into the tower here and see what we can find. Enter. Alright, so we got some mana hunters and some Sneevils. You'd ask why are they working for him, but if you look closely on the Sneevil right here, has a little band on it. More on that later. And I need to summon my dragon. I'll probably change my... Probably switch to Rage since I'm questing. Cool thing about these customizations are these these artifacts change your skills on the fly. More offensive. I need to change my dragon skills. Drops dead. Alright, on the top. Hey Daniel. Spent last couple days getting bodied in the inn. That's what it's kind of made for. Packs filled and waiting for Rose members who are going scouting. I forgot my way around, but I'll figure it out. A tiny model of Falconreach. You can just see the town itself from the tree. Interesting. Did you pay for anything in this game? Yes. My account's fully active or fully upgraded. I have the Doom Knight package. I bought DCs for my random characters. But at the very least, I would recommend getting a Dragon Amulet. Dragon Amulet is pretty worth it. Heart. Ah yes, and the Spirit of Independence. That's the weapon I bought at the beginning of the stream. A map of lore. This is covered with tiny notes and check marks. Can't really see it from here. Hey look, a Minx Fairy. It's gotta die. DragonFable, it is actually free to play, but to access the entire game, it's recommended to buy a Dragon Amulet. So, also, if you guys are interested in the game, and, let's see. If you're interested in the game, I would recommend going to one of the DragonFable Discord servers, or the official RTX Entertainment server, and just ask around. People are happy to help. Let me see, DragonFable Reddit. See, I have to get the link from there because of the way they have it set up. It's weird. So yeah, if you're interested in joining a Discord server dedicated to DragonFable, I would suggest going to this link I'm about to post. Also, let me get one for the other one. And this is another one I would recommend joining if you don't like the other one. And that's my contribution for the Discord servers. Okay. Back to the stream. Ah yes, I was giving this guy a tough day. Anyway. Yeah, you're just seeing these enemies with just these shackles on them. Lots of tiny, actually pleasant notes from the Rose members to one another. That's nice of them. Inspect map. Minaville and Moonridge are checked off and whoa, home off. Okay, nothing important. And Minaville and Moonridge are checked off. Atria is circled, so is Falconreach. Uh-oh. What do they plan with Falconreach? Inspect chains. Again with magic chains. These are inscribed with a Z too. I'm not sure if I found them before, but that's nice of them. Receives a read correspondence. Open book. Official correspondence of messages logs of Megas Hansa, as transcribed by scribe Bagaria. Appreciate your confidence establishing a personal Falconreach. Through hostility, the town itself is not welcoming in most part. Okay. Magical refused to flood in the town on conflict tide will turn, though. The town itself has been sacked 3 times over the years due to dead invasions. I cannot imagine. So this is just a conversation between Lady Jania and Hansa. Jania's response: your ambition to spread messages as ever admirable. However, your posting near Falconreach is to ensure that should anything to the city or nearby that are prepared to secure and prevent loss of life. Okay. Not totally convinced of the methods used by the martial portion of your organization. We stand for a higher course. I can't apparently believe differently, though, my lady. I suggest that we rein in the harsher behaviors, otherwise I fear we'll never win over the populace of Falconreach. I will speak to it, and this pains me here that the name of the Rose is tarnished by such behaviors. The poor Sneevils. Yes, the poor Sneevils. You sent us has suspected to have been enchanted for countless years. My head researcher has begun the process of breaking the enhancement. Free. Yeah. Lady Jania, I question the motives of some of our soldiers. Many of the recruits are all too happy to have a warm bed assistant. Others reveal newfound authority. I have to suspend multiple recruits. Being found cruel. To reduce recruitment quotas, and she responds. We can provide safety for those in need, then we load those in defense of the case. Okay, I understand the concerns. Well, I cannot reduce the Rosewood. Okay. And complete. I didn't want to complete it too fast. There's more in there. Okay, DOT took it out. Oh, come on. I should probably heal. And you should be... I forgot. I need to change my dragon stats. Oop, actually resize the screen. Let me check that's still good. Nope. There we go. My bad. Anyway. Heal. Heal, and the DOT will take you out. Okay. Let's go down this way. Here we go. Alright, so if you hit move boxes, it's the end. You move all the boxes carefully out of the way, as quietly as you can. Attention, a lot of them are heavy. Clear away, you are totally exhausted, sit down next to the pile of neatly stacked boxes and take a rest. Unfortunately, you fall asleep. The soldiers you've been fighting your way through bring back their friends and capture you. You end in a magically sealed cell all the way in Swordhaven to await King Ultian judgment. You are 87,146,289th in line for trial. Try again. So just kick him off. Crash. I wonder if anyone heard that. And if you go this way, there's a thing. I forgot what's in here. All I know is it's a thing. Inspect the bag. Ew. Moldy rose uniforms. Blank papers, utensils. Inspect chest. Nothing worth... I mean, if you need a defensive item, I guess it works, but not really the greatest. Alright, that's enough. Let's just leave. I should have done it. Alright, so next we'll go this way, back to Cinquefoil. The Rose Fortress. I see, so the Rose is truly just building the garrison for Falcon Reach's protection. That just seems reasonable if somewhat zealous. Perhaps you can speak with her. She would be willing to share more. You should be able to find her in the Stone Rose Fort. Be careful, could potentially be incredibly dangerous. Once you've spoken with her, make your way out to the fort the same way you came in. Alright. So, back in the same direction. Before I continue, I'm going to retrain my dragon. We'll go full protection, magic, and fighting, because I'm questing. Alright, so back in the same area. Let's see. Nothing of interest here except fashion items. Expensive fashion items. Unfortunately, you'd probably have to get the DC versions, yeah. If you want to store them in the bank. I believe that's the direction I want to go. Is there anything else I want to go to? Just another entrance to the Rose Fort. Or the treetop. The fort is over here. That's another entrance there. This is open jar. Clean water looks like What did I just grab? Clean water. Refreshing. Awesome. Chest, it fills your nostrils. Beef jerky. Nice. Stealing from the rose. Smoked almonds. I have no idea what any of this does, but yes. Alright, and this is the rose, or this is the fortress itself. No music. Awesome. Alright, I'm going to take this alternate path. Spirit of Independence. I love that special. And the DOT will take him out. Piles of equipment. Storage and makeshift mess hall. What's this? Gold. Rose Legacy Dagger. So, more Rose weaponry. Again, if you want to cosplay as your local Rose soldier. That's the dagger. Alright. Yeah, I want to go that way. This is where I came from? Yes. Okay. And can I go this way? The door's chained shut. Of course you can't. Notes about dangers to be found in Sherwood are posted. And this way is just another way to get over here. And if we go down here, we meet Hansa, or Magus Hansa. And if we go over here, there's a book. What's the max level? The current max level is 90. So let's see, the nature of magic. Property of Jania, apprentice of Bromp. So those are just information on some of maybe how magic works on lore. Oh, nice. Are there still devs working on the game? Yes, the game is still updated weekly. And again, if you guys need help or want more information, I would suggest going to any of these Discord servers I linked. Anybody there would be happy to help you. So just general information on how mana works. Pretty much ley lines with a core at the center of lore. Teleportation magic. Focus stones. Conclusion. Yeah. Let's talk to Hansa. I thought I heard a commotion. Magus Hansa, I presume? You are correct. And you are... Wait, let me guess. Even with the loss of the gift of sight, I can still sense how one is focused magic we're cursed with. And I can sense power, or great power from you. Power, hesitation, confusion. You must be Aqua. And if you are here, then you must be looking for answers. Interesting. Ask away. Let's see. What is the Rose doing? What are you trying to accomplish? We are protecting people of Green Guard of lore from the atrocities of magic and magical creatures. We bear no ill will toward any of our guests, however. Some of our members turn out quite overzealous. I do my best to control them, but I can understand their frustrations, their pain, can't you? Janet is doing her best to formulate an end to this plague. The people of lore would no longer need to fear for their homes and family. Their loved ones would never rise from the dead to attack or be stolen away to be sacrificed. Their sight will never be stolen by errant spell. But people are afraid of the rose. From what I've heard, you're doing more harm than good. Oh, that sounds like a very Falconreach sentiment. Well, someone doesn't like Falconreach. They don't understand how much magic harms those around them. They refuse to comprehend the threat of that thrives in their midst. But worry not, our orders are to leave Falcon Reach be Falcon Roach. Direct orders from King Altion. I leave it to Jania to negotiate the details. What are you planning next, or all this preparation can't just be for show? You think I would just tell you that I would share all our secrets? You're still a variable, Aqua, an unknown. Are you a threat or an asset? I'm just trying to find out what's going on. Jania may not approve, but I'd like to show you the good of our work, what the Rose has already done in the Kingdom of Greengard. I've been called to lead a contingent of soldiers to the Sandsea. You're welcome to follow and find out yourself now that the Rose acts on behalf of the protection of all. So I can just leave now? You're not going to try and stop me? You've done nothing wrong besides giving some of our recruits a valuable training experience. I will have to send word to Swordhaven, however. Lady Jania will... Bleh. Jania will be most interested to learn that you are active again. Now please try not to harm too many of our recruits on the way out. Most of the ones here are new to the cause. And she just lets you go. I'm taking the other entrance again. Because if memory serves, this is the... Look like they've been cleaned recently. Easiest way to exit. Back to Cinque Foil. Whoops. Sorry, wasn't trying to murder you. You know, Jania is pronounced as Yania, right? Not Jania. Eh. The more you know. And once we complete that, Cinque Foil reveals their face. Your hood? Ah, yes, it was getting stuffy in there. I'm kidding, to be honest, I wasn't much I could. For you've been frozen for so long, how have you changed? But I can see that you're still the Aqua I remember. Who are you? Wow, I may have cut my hair and put on a hat, and you don't recognize your old friend Robina. So yes, Robina in disguise. Good thing, actually, the Rose has no idea I am really either. Good to see you again. Thank goodness, I was hoping that your brain started thought by now, maybe hit you over the head with a hammer, who knows. You've heard there have been rumors out of Oaklore. Sorry, actually, but I look forward to working with you. Likewise. Alright, so the next couple quests will lead you to the Sandsea. Let's see how long I've been streaming. 54 minutes. I am going to leave that for next time, however, because that's an entire, an entire chain of quests over in the Sandsea. But yeah, we started the main story, and we've met Cinquefoil, aka Robina, aka somebody else we should know. Spoilers, I guess? I don't know. Still, yeah. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye, guys.